Good evening, everyone. Michigan Tech trying to move up in the GLIAC North Division standings. The men taking on the Ferris State Bulldogs. And let's pick up the action midway through the first half. The Huskies lead 17-13. Austin Armga to Cedarville's Connor McLeod. And Connor came off the bench tonight with 10 points. Huskies led by 7. The Bulldogs respond. Drew Lehman and floats that one in. Tech still up by 5. Short time later, Alex Cooley for 3. He's fouled, so it's a 4-point play. Huskies lead 27-18. And Jordan Chartier will get in on the outside shooting. The Superior Central grad bags one here. Tech up 10, 32-22. Ferris State would make a late run, but Michigan Tech hangs on to win 74-64. Austin Armga ahead 21 for the Huskies. Down at Marquette, Bill Saul and NMU taking on Grand Valley State. First half action here. Darren Washington, Ryan Saban, kaboom. That would be Trevin Alexander. Lakers jump out to a 10-3 lead. Next, Marcus Hall puts NMU within 17-13. Then Terry Nash, Ethan Blackwell, Chavis Madison floats one in from the lane with the left hand. He led the Wildcats with 13. But Grand Valley a bit too stubborn on defense tonight. Lakers go on to win this one 64-41. Lake Superior State stays on top in the North Division on the men's side, defeating Saginaw Valley 77-69. Derek Billing had 24 points to lead Lake Superior State. Women's turn back to the SDC, King Cameron, and taking on Ferris. 3-point shooting a must in the second half because Tech was down a bunch. Paige Albee there, the Huskies within 1. Carrie Gardner, Mackenzie Pert 2, yes. She had a game high 26. Huskies first lead in quite a while, 52-50. Bulldogs not giving up. Sarah DeShore with the jumper. We're tied at 55. But the Huskies would start to pull away late in the game. Nice move by Pertu along the baseline. She puts it home. It's 9-0 in the GLIAC for Michigan Tech as they win this one 71-70, holding off a couple 3-point attempts at the end. Back to the Berry Event Center for NMU and Grand Valley. Say hello to Marquette grad Dinah Grazoulis as she made a quick impression, getting the ball in the lane and floating it home. That was her only basket of the game, and for the Lakers, it was downhill quickly after that because NMU just started tearing it up from all over, mostly behind the line. Alyssa Kola for 3. Then Kola to Lauren Gruber for 3. You're getting the idea. Bree Gasparovich gets in on the act too, as she finds the 3-point range is good. NMU made 15 triples. Kola had 25 points, and the Wildcats with a 50-28 lead at the half. They went on to win 81-66. On the scoreboard, Lake Superior State's women also winners tonight over Saginaw Valley, 61-54. Elsewhere in women's college hoops, 5 players in double figures for Michigan State as they downed Iowa 88-72. And in the battle of former Michigan Tech coaches, John Barnes and Youngstown State defeat Kevin Borseth and Wisconsin Green Bay 66-57. Girls high school basketball, number 1 Marquette of the Big 5 poll taking on Escanaba. And for the Redettes, off the miss, Shayna Hubner puts it back up and in. And Marquette was off to a pretty good start. Of course, Hunter Vidala is going to get in on the act. She drives baseline and scores. She had 28 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 steals. And even though Michelle Lefebvre had a good night for the Eskimos with 25 points and 8 rebounds, Marquette the winner, 71-58. Destiny Beckwith had 19 points and 9 rebounds for Marquette. On the board, Menominee over Kingsford 50-34, Stevenson 69, St. Thomas Aquinas 34, Watersmeet edges Ontonagon 37-36, Bessemer 10 better than Drummond, Washburn 46, Ironwood 39, Meg Elliott had 43 for Mellon, getting past Wakefield Marinesco 58-48. Did not hear from the Sioux, but we can tell you Norway defeated Iron Mountain 49-37, and 3 players, Elisa Jermu, Ashlyn Carroll, and Kelsey Richards had 20 or more points for Houghton, 72-46 over Jeffers. Boys hoops, Gwyn Ishpeming. And third quarter action here for the Model Towners. Jesse Mattis to Owen DeVoe, backs in. gets it to go home, and the foul. Gwynn would take the lead 29-28. For the Hematites, Ozzie Core, Mitch Lauren, Bobby Zelke up, in. Back the other way for Gwynn. This game went back and forth all night long. DeVoe, Alex Morse had a couple of threes in the third quarter to keep the Model Towners in the running. Alex Briones will lead the fast break, dish it off to Zelke for the hoop and the harm. Ishpeming up 1. They finished up 2, winning 61-59. Also, let's go to Hancock, where the Bulldogs were taking on Calumet. First quarter action here. Alex Almquist for 3 for Matt Yo. More Bulldogs. Sean Patchen to Almquist. A driving Riley Engman up in 9-4. Calumet would respond. Paul Torla is having a nice season for the Copper Kings. He will get around a couple of fenders and hit this jumper. But this was Alex Almquist's night. He had 24 points and surpasses the 1,000 point mark of his career with this hoop right here. Hancock goes on to win 43-36. To the boys' results, Nagani no trouble with Norway, Iron Mountain 42, Manistee 30. Andy Rodolfi had 25 for West Iron County, but the Trojans win 60-54. Watersmeet 3 better than Dollar Bay. Lance, Jimmy Vicker over the 1,000 point mark. He had 22. Gets revenge on Houghton 60-46. Lake Linden easily over Baraga. Ewen-Trout Creek 64-51 over Chassell. Jeffers is a winner along with Kearney Nadeau and North Central. And more than we'll get to because we're running out of time. And don't forget, all kinds of information is available on our website at uppermichigansource.com. Darn it, I should have asked you for that extra 30 seconds.
Are you going to have anything for Friday Night Fever tomorrow?
Oh, certainly. Not a problem at all.
Man, you ran through them all tonight, I think. All right, thanks a lot, Mike.